ERL Commentary here on this Saturday evening. Once again, we're back after the 2-3 week break we had for Christmas and New Year. Hopefully you all had a brilliant festive period and a happy New Year to you all. And we're back here for ERL Season 3, round number 13 in Italy, and also the first race of ERL in 2018. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope to see you all here again, and it's lovely to be with you as always. We're here today in Italy, one of my favourite tracks on the calendar, and always provides for some good racing, especially with the quality drivers we've got on this grid this evening. If you're here joining the stream, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, of course, for weekly ERL content as we kick off the second half of season number 3. And we start off here in Italy a little bit later than real F1, but who cares? So let's run through the championship standings a little bit then. Of course, we know we've got our 2 title contenders as we're heading now. I think it's 8 races left, I believe. Yes, it is. 8 races left. It's a 9-point lead for Michelangelo 53, who is now ESR Michael. He's joined the ESR esports team, so congratulations. I think it's an esports team. I don't even know what it is. Something like that. So congratulations to him. He is our championship leader. He's 9 points clear of ERL Falcon. Of course, that epic battle we had in Belgium between those 2 drivers. What an epic race Belgium was. Also, we had lots of support on the stream, so hopefully we can get some even better support on the stream today. Hello, Lakitu. Good luck today in the stream. Hopefully you have a little more luck than you had previous 2 races in Hungary and in Belgium, of course. Your luck wasn't the best then. And we look forward to seeing you pump a great pole position lap time and then putting it in the wall at turn 1, like you always do. I'm joking. I'm sure you'll get some good luck this time out, Lakitu. And you could possibly even get your first ERL win. This is a good track, this one. Obviously, not many corners, as we all know. Very straight. So plenty of overtaking opportunities. But less required on driver skill, more on concentration, because there's very few corners and lots of straights. You can lose focus in those straights, so when you get to the heavy braking zones like turn 1 and just into Ascari, you can really lose concentration, and if you lock your wheels, you will be punished heavily. Looks like we're getting underway then, nice and early. Here we go. Hello, I believe, oh, it's Calic, isn't it? It's Caligris, I remembered. I believe you got 2nd place here today. Very well done, and congratulations on that in Formula 2. Apologies I couldn't race in F2 today, but I'll hopefully be there next week. But here we go then, we're heading into Italy, guys. Hopefully you're all in the stream. We're starting to get a few more people in. Post the links in the chat. I need to do that because I don't think Mike's done it, because Mike never does it. But yeah, get your friends in here. You'll be happy to know I fixed the sound on my PS4, so hopefully you'll get less of a PS4 fan and more of my beautiful soothing voice in this commentary over the next hour and 15 minutes or so. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn and enjoy the show we're about to put on here in 2018, we're to say. But we're here, and let's focus down on the action. Let's focus on qualifying then. As always, we've got the 2 giants at the top, but we've got a few surprises. Of course, we had a surprise on pole last time out. Hello again. Calic's got another account. Probably did that on purpose, so I remember his name. Yes, we had a surprise poll last time out. Can't remember who it was, actually. We've also got the likes of Lakitu, who's put it on the poll in ERL before. And then, of course, we've got our 2 title contenders, who are all more likely to put it on ESR Michael and ERL Falcon. That's going to get confusing, I assure you. Yep, indeed it is. Very, very much looking forward to this. Oh, I've just dropped my controller. Yes, very much looking forward to this. I've missed commentating, and I'm sure you've missed watching. It's been an epic season so far. We're heading into the second half, and it's going to get even better. I promise you that. Yep, it will, but we've got to focus on where we are at the moment. We've got 14 drivers in today. We had 14 drivers for F3, 14 drivers for F2, and we've also got 14 drivers for F1. Consistency is key, as they say, and we've got it once again. Yeah, looking forward to this one. This is going to be a good race. The racers, the drivers are going to be keen to get out racing. Obviously, they've pretty much had a 3-week break since we last raced, so they're going to be keen to get out there and show them what they've got and who's been practicing the hardest over the festive period. That is going to really show who has worked the hardest in the past week or so. Hopefully, they've all had a nice break, but they've come back, worked hard. Yeah, I was in the race. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's but apparently I was in the strip club and not racing or GTA. That is not true. I apologize. It was a glitch in the game. Okay, I assure you that. No one will believe me. But hey ho, here he is. It's Johnny. He's back. He's missed a few races. Johnny is back in the Ferrari. Very nice to see him back, supporting its teammate. Thank you very much, Hassan. Welcome back to your stream. Your favourite place to be on a Saturday evening. I'm sure it's mine also. Zarlan then, of course. Consistent best of the rest contender. In the Haas there, ERL Falcon back in that Pink Panther Force India. He's going to get his head down after the thanks, Kalik. After the almost error he made in Belgium, which cost him 7 World Championship points. He could have been 5 ahead, but he comes into Italy now 9 behind. Hello, Marcus Ericsson. How are you? The greatest Formula 1 driver in history. How's it going? Very good, Hasnain. How about you? Thank you very much. Make Falcon show us his ballot. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking, but hey ho. The key to, can he put it on pole? He's shown he's got the pace before. Can he do it again? Do you know what? Let's go on board with Lakitu. Let's put the pressure on him. Watch Lakitu now. We know he's one of the quickest drivers ERL has. Hello, Mitchell. Welcome to the stream. It's a dance. Oh, ballet. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, ballet. It's spelt with a T, not with a Y. Here we go. So, here is Lakitu then. Let's go on board with and watch his lap. His first official ERL qualifying lap in 2018. Heavy braking point then into turn 1. You have to brake at the 150. Clip the apex of turn 1. Just missed the apex of turn 2. Back on the power as quickly as you dare. Coming into the sweeping right-hander. Keeping tight to the line. Then letting the car flow outwards. And then going into the... Actually kept it tight there for the outside line here. And clipping the apex here into the chicane. Watch the sausage curb, hits it nicely. Be careful of the gravel on the exit. Goes wide as you dare, and Nikita's absolutely nailed that first section. Yeah, it did indeed, and this has been a good lap so far. Here coming into Lesmo 2. Can he keep it tight on the power very, very early? This is a great lap so far from Lakitu. And we've got a fight going on in the chat between Esteban Gutierrez and Marcus Ericsson. This has been a great lap from Lakitu, by the way, I want to point out, and now he's got no real challenging corners. This could be a contender for pole. For pole position, we are looking at something like a low 1 minute 20. Hello, Louis, sorry, welcome to the stream. Here we go then, into Parabolica, got to try and keep it tight. All the back end almost went out there again, but here comes Lakitu on the power now. Is it going to be good enough to snatch provisional pole? Of course it will be. Here he goes, crosses the line, 120.7. That's not bad from Lakitu. Puts him in provisional pole ahead of Johnny and KB Killerzone. Yep, I'd expect it to be a little bit quicker than that for pole. But hey ho, here's Michael then. Falcon's just on 120.3. That's what I thought. I thought it looked like a very good lap from Lakitu, but he is about 4 or 5 tenths of a second off the pace. Here comes Falcon then. He's Michael. He's on a warm-up lap. It's going to get very confusing with the ESR and ERL. So thank you very much, Mike. Okay. Thank you very much, Mike, for confusing me even more. So let's watch Mike then. He's obviously done an extra warm-up lap by the looks of things, and now he's going out for his official run. As I said, that heavy braking turn into turn 1. He almost looked like he was sliding. Very similar line to Lakitu there. Into turn 1 and 2. The back end side out on him a little bit there. That's going to cost him half a tenth or so. Got to be careful in what is going to be such a tight qualifying. You can't afford to make those little mistakes round here. Indeed, you can't. 26.3. That's not bad from Mike. In the first sector, locks up and goes very, very deep on the gravel. And that is a poor mistake from ESR Michael. They're heading into the chicane, so his lap is already going to be a bit slower, unless that was a glitch on the spectator cam. Might have been, so let's stay on board because he is still going, so it might have been a glitch on the spectator cam. But from what we saw, he went deep and went into the gravel, so I think he is going to lose a little bit of time, and it won't be good enough for provisional pole. But here he comes, running a little bit wide there in a Ascari. That might cost him a little bit of time, maybe even an invalidation. Why did I do the Christmas? I can't remember, actually. I'll think about it. Exactly that. So here comes then through Parabolica then. He's going to run wide on the throttle. Is he going to be able to put it on provisional pole? No, he's going to put it into the pits. Yeah, it was a little bit off the pace, wasn't he? Manny Duck then in the Red Bull on his outlap. Yeah. Indeed he was. Shermery is coming out now in the Williams for his outlap. John Digweed also in the Williams. The two Williams drivers now coming out. So it's currently ERL Falcon then with just over 6 minutes to go in qualifying, who has provisional pole. Nikitu in second, Clay in third in the Renault with a very, very close time with Nikitu. So those two very, very close on qualifying pace. Thank you very much, Billy. Good evening to you as well. Mr. Costa managed to put his Sauber in P5. No, Nokaru? Yeah, it is Nokaru, isn't it? In P6, Blizzard in P7, Johnny in P8. His first race for the last 2 or 3. I think he missed Hungary, may have missed 2. Danny there, and Mike, who didn't set a representative time. Mally Duck then is about to start his flying lap in the Red Bull. Yeah, I've been a little bit disappointed with him so far this season. He's a quick driver, but he's struggled this season. He's had a little bit of bad luck, like Nikitu, but, you know, fresh start, second half of the season. Can he prove himself here? I think he can quite comfortably, and at least try and get in the top 8. Yeah, he's definitely capable of doing that. He's a good, solid driver. He was competitive in Season 2, if you remember, and was overall has been there for a long time, and is a good driver. Remember when he joined in Season 1? He took everyone by storm, really, and was a very, very quick driver in F1 2016. He's only just over 1/10 of a second off Mike, but I can't remember if his was actually any good. He did catch a little bit too much sausage curb for my liking there, heading into Lesmo 1. Yeah, just try and keep it tight. Seems a little bit easy there on the throttle. Doesn't seem so confident as maybe the top drivers will. Being a bit cautious here of the walls. He's just trying to set a good time at the moment, considering he hasn't set a lap time at the moment. Just trying to put something on the board before he pushes all guns blazing, and perhaps risks it. Yeah, very late turning there into Scari. Very late on the throttle. He does seem like he's taking it easy, does Mally Duck. And I think he maybe even braked in the straight there. With Falcon, what happened? I have no idea, Billy. You'll have to ask him, because I really don't know what anyone's talking about. Someone asked me, why didn't I comment at the Christmas event? I can't remember who it was. And Mally Duck has put it in P6. That's a good lap from him. It looked like he actually backed off a little bit as well. So that's a very good lap from Mally Duck. I didn't comment at the Christmas event because I was doing something. I can't remember what it was. I actually cannot remember why I didn't commentate at the Christmas event. Apologies, but I don't know why, but I didn't. Okay, Nokaru has set a lap. Who has actually set his lap then? It's Zarlan and Mishimori. Okay, interesting. Right then, who's on the right lap? It's KB Killerzone who's smoking weed. Yeah, that's what it was, sorry. Johnny, who's back. I said that 3 times now. He's coming out. On the Super Soft, of course, the softest compound available this weekend in Italy. And we've just got over 3 minutes to go in qualifying. That was round number 1. Mike didn't set a time. He's got pressure on him, hasn't he, heading into the second part of qualifying, because he has got only 1, maybe 2 chances of grabbing pole position. Yep, he's got a 9-point lead in the championship, but that doesn't give you pole position, my friend. You've got to work week in, week out. And Mike's done that so far this season. Falcon's probably gone away over the Christmas break and thought, okay, what have I done wrong in the first half of the season? He's lost his patience a lot very, very early in some races where he shouldn't have. And that has cost him race wins and crucial World Championship points. Like Baku, for example, Russia. That's about 25, 30 points already he's cost himself. And automatically there, he would be leading the championship by quite some way. I've said this all along. Falcon has been quicker than Mike this season. You can't argue with that. Even in race pace, he's made some phenomenal moves and had some phenomenal races. If you remember Monaco, the drive he pulled off there was exquisite. He's just kept his head, Mike, in the crucial moments. At the end of the day, he's leading the championship, and that is why, because Mike has kept his head in the crucial points. Alright, this man, he's joined ERL quite recently from Season 1. He was a Season 2 World Champion, in fact. Didn't decide to race straight away from Season 3, but is back for some F1 action. He's proved himself good, but has struggled there through Turn 1 and 2 and backs off. Falcon is on an out lap. We're going to watch Mike then, because this could be pole lap. He's only got 1 shot at this, so he's going to have to go all guns blazing. He will have a go at a second lap, though. He will have time. Falcon, interestingly, is only going for 1. You can see he's only on his out lap now with 1 minute 30 to go. Nokaru retires from the session, and he's happy with his qualifying time. Let's get down to business then and go on board with ESR Michael. Your World Championship leader. Here's one of his 2 shots he's going to have for pole position. Braking at about 125 5 metres, turning in, just clipping the apex. Good turn 1 and turn 2. That's the best I've seen so far. The back end doesn't step out this time out of that chicane. He's done very, very well. And you can see he'll keep it very, very tight here and slightly let it flow out and get ready for the very heavy chicane. 26.3 he did last time. He's done a 26.5. He's actually down on his lap time. I think he locked up. He made a mistake here last time. He's made a similar one here. Gone a little bit deep. It's been a scruffy map from ESL Michael, and it's not looking good enough if he wants to try and challenge his championship contender for pole position, ERL Falcon. But he's got chance now through the Lesmos. It looked good through Lesmo 1, pretty good through Lesmo 2. On the pan now, opening the DRS, heading down into Ascari. It's been a scruffy lap from Mike, hasn't it? He's got to focus now and nail Ascari and Parabolica, otherwise he's got absolutely no chance of getting in. He's slower already still. This has been a poor lap from Mike. He will have another go. We'll go on board with the ERL Falcon shortly. We'll just watch the end of this lap. Falcon then is just starting his lap, so we'll watch it shortly. Okay, so here comes Mike then into Parabolica. He's got some time to make up from a scruffy lap so far. Here we go, onto the pack. Can Mike grab pole position? Here, can he? Looks like he's gained a lot of time, actually. Yes, he does. It's a 120.2. A good lap from Michael. A mistake from myself. Apologies. He's done good then for Mike. Sorry, I didn't realise. It looked very scruffy on my screen. But I kind of, you guys will agree. So 120.2. A staggering lap from Mike. Can Falcon match? It didn't look great from Mike, so maybe he had a little bit more time on the table because it looked a bit scruffy, especially into the chicanes. Falcon's going to have to nail his lap then, isn't he? Maybe look how low he is on fuel. Look how light he wants his car to be. I'm not sure. I think he's quicker than Mike in that second section. I think Mike did a 26.5, didn't he? Falcon has done a 26.3, so Falcon could nip into the 1:19s. What a lap that would be. If you remember, I think it was Hungary or might even Belgium. Falcon pulled out an epic lap that got him pole position. I think it actually was Belgium, and he thoroughly deserved it since then. Yeah, it was Belgium. Can he grab 2 pole positions in a row? ERL Falcon comes across the line. Can he? Yes, he can. A 120 flat. A staggering lap time from ERL Falcon. Takes him to the top of the pile here in qualifying. An unbelievable lap. And he beats his contender once again. Lakiti with a good lap at 120.4. Only good enough for best of the rest. Clay there again. Mr. Costa there as well. Zarlan gets into the 120s. And Johnny returning. Only good enough for P11. But we know his qualifying pace is the weaker aspect of his game. Once again, a phenomenal lap from ERL Falcon. 120.024. Falcon on it once again, as you said, Hasname. But he's got to maintain his head as we head into the race. His one problem this season in the first half is that he's just lost his head too much. What was that this morning? I was out with my girlfriend, so apologies for missing F2. Could you turn the game side? Yes, I can, Hasnain. Anything for you, anything I will do, my friend. There we go. Should be a bit louder for you. Just tell me if it isn't, but there we go. So, ERL Falcon, another staggering lap time, isn't it? I had frame drops in Sector 2. Ever experienced that bar? Oh, okay. So, Lakitu had frame drops. So, that means he definitely could have been faster and challenging for maybe P2, maybe even pole. Unlucky. Lakitu with more bad luck. You know what, Kalek? We've predicted that a few times. I've just did, I think, Flavsky. I'm not sure. Tell me if it is any louder. Hastain or Flavsky. I'm not sure. I can turn it up even more if you want. Or is that loud enough for you all? Okay, so there we go. That is your qualifying classification by 2.5 tenths. What a lap that has been from ERL Falcon. He pulls out pole here for the Italian Grand Prix. Lost more than 2 tenths. Okay. So yeah, 1 click higher, no worries. So one's telling me to turn up, one's telling me to turn down. What do I do? I don't know what to do because someone's guys comment please, because I've got one telling me to turn the game sound up, one telling me to turn the game sound down. I need a group contribution here. Do I turn it up or down? Yeah, it would be amazing if they crash, but we've called it so many times they haven't. It's a lovely sunny day though. So come on, contribute guys. Does game sound need to go up or down? And remember, it's good. Thank you, Kalek. Anyone else want to contribute? Leave it as it is. Okay, Hassan, thank you very much. So I think we'll leave it as it is then. Thank you. Okay, Fravsky. That's fine. Okay, we'll leave it as it is. Right, here we go. Who's ready? Put in the comments now. Who is going to win the Italian Grand Prix? Yep. Who's going to win the Italian Grand Prix? I think Nikita's going to get it. I think Nikita is going to get a little bit of luck, knock on wood, and he is going to win this Italian Grand Prix. Thank you very much, Flavsky, up and down. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. Do we have a formation lap? Yes, we do. A little bit of time to settle ourselves. Okay, let's just get everything ready. I'll put position change on at the start. Nikita will do Ferrari F2. Not sure that was, but okay. Mike wins, says Calic. Face, hello, Cliffy. Went for your name for a second there. Hello, welcome to the stream. Lovely to see you. I actually watched you commentate Nico Hulkenberg. I hope you do, actually. Hi, Lickle. Hi, Cliffy. I actually watched you commentate FF1 Russia. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very well done on that. What happened in F2? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Apparently, did both Ferraris did they? Cool. Hi, Bugatti. Right then. This should be interesting, shouldn't it? Yeah, I'm going to stick with Nikita. Nikita's quick. In F2 with Ferrari's crash. Oh dear. Falcon, Zarlan, Nikita, Mike. Okay, Zarlan down there in P6 asking him have a good race. Well, we never know Mitchell. He's a very quick driver. Of course, the Season 2 champion. So, Nico Hulkenberg, you are the best driver. I agree completely. Show tyres. I'm going to show position change for now. Just for the first 2 laps or so. Because, yeah. What's the one? Okay, Cliffy. That's true, to be fair. Esteban Gutierrez, you're not the best driver. Right, okay, so... Right, here we go then. I'll leave position change on for the first lap or 2. And... Yeah, Falcon for the win, says Cliffy. Guys, if you say anything wrong in the chat, I'll time you out, okay? So, make sure the chat is appropriate, please. Thank you. Be much appreciated. We're just getting ready now for the race. Here we go then. We're almost ready for 5 red lights. Here we go then. As the lights are on, it's 3, it's 4, and it's 5 red lights here for the Italian Grand Prix. And it is lights out, and away we go for the Italian Grand Prix. Falcon looks like he's got a good start. He moves over straight away to cover off Mike. Nikita's got in the slipstream. That's a good start from Clay in the run. He's up to P3. Mike swipes over to defend. Here we go, down into turn 1. Nikita's trying to get around the outside of Mike. They're so tight. Nikita's got Mike. P2 for Nikita. What an excellent start. Phenomenal start for Nikita. Falcon's got away with it, though. What a start from Falcon. But Mike has got to get back on it. He's right behind Nikita. And now he's going to have to look into a move. Here he goes. He goes so side by side into the chicane. Here we go, into the chicane. Down around the outside goes Mike, but pulls back inside. Dive bomb from who was that? That's Zarlan, and he's round. Deserved it, and there's damage there for one of the Renaults, but Zarlan deserved that. That was a dreadful dive bomb from Zarlan, and Nikita's into KB Killer. Good start from him into P4. Claynad's P4. Who's that in the gravel? Oh, and the 2 Renaults come so tight. There's a little bit of front wing damage. For one of the Renaults. Not sure who that was for. Might have been KB Killer. Here we go, KB Killer. Actually, it was KB Killer. He's right on the back of Blizzard here. Goes around the outside of Ascari, but Blizzard defends very, very well. But Clay looks like he's got a poor run there on the exit of Ascari. And oh, Blizzard, sorry, KB Killer trying to get around the outside of Blizzard here. Coming down into Parabolica. Here we go. He's going to be good, close enough for a move here. Here is he's going to go down the inside. He goes down the inside of Parabolica. No, he's going to be too far back. In fact, John Dickweed is going to go around the outside. No, he's not. He just dive bombed. Yeah, well, that was an interesting start. Falcon has run away with it, 1.3 seconds ahead. Here we go, then back on the main straight. KB Killer Zone and Missionary and Blizzard. Missionary come from nowhere. Blizzard's gone to the grass, and that was very, very swipey move from Blizzard to defend from Missionary, but it worked. But he got onto the grass. Zarlan left the session, and Missionary seems to have got the better run there out of turn 2. He's going to try and go around the outside of the sweeping right-hander. He got a great move on KB Killer to Parabolica. What racing this is from Missionary, and around the outside of the sweeping right-hander and down the inside of the chicane. Here goes Missionary down the inside. It's a great move from Missionary, and he's up to P5. 5. What a start for the driver. Yeah, up 9 places. Excellent start for Missionary in the Williams. Yeah, it was KB who got the damage then. Here we go then. Mike is falling back to Lakitu, but Falcon's 1.3 seconds ahead. Mike seems a little bit off the pace here as the bottom 4, as Hassan points out, into pit. Zarlin has left the session after his appalling dive bomb into the chicane. Excellent start from these drivers. KB Killer has got damage, so he's going to start to fall back of the pack of Blizzard. As I say that, Blizzard makes a little bit of an error. Oh, and that was so tight. Blizzard's round. Blizzard's round and in the wall. Damage for Blizzard. That might be our time, but no, it's not. He's just got heavy from wing damage. He went wide. I think he went onto the auto spin curb and just span it and is in the wall as Falcon. But Lakitu and Michael, they're just trading fastest laps. But Michael is currently the fastest man on the track. Falcon, don't get too comfortable up there, friend. You've got Lakitu and Mike chasing you behind. We have a 3-way scrap here. This could be fun. So here we go then. There's a little bit of battling going on then between John Digweed and KB Killer. Remember, KB Killer has got damage, but John Digweed is on the mediums. As I say that, we're just going to switch to the tyres. You can see John Digweed, Danny, Blizzard and Mally Duck all on the mediums. Everyone from the top 7 down on the mediums. Only the top 6 on the super softs. Michael is the quickest man on the circuit and he is catching up to Lakitu, but Lakitu is dropping back heavily. 5/10 so far this lap to ERL Falcon. So Lakitu's struggling a little bit up top. Mike has got to try and get past him very quickly because of course he is at the moment, well last lap, he was the fastest man. Yeah, Falcon is getting away from Lakitu quickly. Lakitu is just not quick enough to keep up with these two, is he? Because Mike's catching him heavily and Falcon's pulling away. This is not good for Mike because he's now 2.4 seconds behind Falcon. He's got to get a move on and get in front of Lakitu. He actually does. Yeah, Falcon will need to be aware of the undercut, Cliffy. Indeed. So Mike's going to have DRS on this straight. It's a very long straight. Falcon's at 23.5. It is quick enough because of course Mike has had dirty air, but Mike's going to have slipstream and drag reduction system coming into turn number 1. Lakitu moves to the middle of the track to defend. Here goes Mike, but he's just too far back on this occasion. Very tight though. Mike might get him, but in fact he's losing a heap of time behind Lakitu. Falcon pulling away now at a rate of knots. So, oh no, actually he's not. Lakitu's actually gained a little bit there, so maybe a little bit of an error from Falcon in the third turn 1 and 2. Mike's getting closer and closer. We know Mike's a sensible driver. Lakitu's a great defender, as he's proving here. Mike won't go for dive bombs. He's going to stick behind. Yeah, he is, isn't he? So into Lesmos now. He's got that straight coming up. Lakitu makes a little mistake going onto the grass there, and he's lost a little bit of time. Mike has kept it cool, kept it calm. Into Lesmo 2, runs a little bit wide. The back end steps out a little bit, and here we go. And he's got DRS, but he's going to be too far back for a move into Ascari, I believe. Lakitu moves to the middle of the track defense well, and no move into Ascari. And you see Falcon isn't actually pulling away that much. Lakitu is actually catching him. Does Falcon have a problem or something? Because Lakitu has just got 2/10 during Ascari, and Missionary has just got on the clay on Ascari. What a move that must have been from Missionary at Ascari. Get ahead of Clay. So Missionary is on a roll into P4 now. He just got Clay into Ascari. Whether Clay made a mistake, very good move from Missionary. Indeed it was. Lakitu is actually catching Falcon. So here we go then. Mike then on the back of Lakitu. Lakitu defends the inside line. Mike's going to go down the inside line, but he's still not close enough. Lakitu defending very well. So Falcon had a poor lap there. He lost about 2 or 3 tenths of a second. I believe he was new, or he was here last race. Mitchell, I'm not sure, but he's a very good driver from what we're seeing. He's made some excellent moves already, and so far is my driver of the day. Yes, we're only 5 laps in, but hey-ho, we like to keep track. Mike is even closer than when he was last lap, now 2 tenths of a second. Lakitu is keeping up with Falcon, though, so we've got one heck of a race on our hand, and as Cliffy pointed out earlier, we're going to have to watch out for the undercut, because one of these two guys here, Lakitu or Mike, if they go for the undercut, Falcon is within range, and Falcon's struggling. Oh, I thought that was Falcon, then gone AI, but it's Zarlin. Mike's got DRS, you can see he's going to be way too far back though to make a move into Ascari. It's way too early on in the race as well to make a diving lunge. There's no need for him to do it. Just set yourself up for the main straight. That's what Mike has got to do. Yes, I do, please. Licklebox, just send it to my address. I'll send you in a Twitter DM. So here we go. Lakitu, he's on the back of Lakitu. He's just getting that slipstream now, heading into Parabolica. And now, if Mike can get a good exit, he'll be able to get him on the main straight. But it actually looks like Lakitu has got the better exit. And now, Mike is just a little bit too far behind. He's about 0.3 of a second. So here goes Mike, about the same last lap. Mike is carrying a lot of fuel, as Astlane points out. And again, Mike is just too far back, is he? Yes, he is. Yeah. It was, sure, yeah. Yeah, that was close for Mike, but he's losing. Actually, he's not, as Danny has just overtaken KB Killer, because KB Killer has gone in the pits. Lakita's got a problem. Lakita's got like a lag or something. I don't know what's happened there. Lakita's gone. Mike has got him. Lakita's left the session. Oh no! Oh dearie me. More bad luck for Lakita, who's complaining about frame rate in qualifying, and now he's out of the session and he's gone. Oh, I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe it. More bad luck for Lakita. That's unbelievable. He's now left the session, and now Missionary is catching up. Also Clay. He's now lost 4 seconds. So unfortunate for Lakitu. Oh, I feel sorry for the kid. He's back, but he might be able to fight for P3, but he's going to have to hurry up and join in, because he's going to get overtaken by Missionary. And is he back? No, Clay's going to get him as well. But if he joins back, he can catch back up, and P3 is still on the cards. Come on, Lakitu. Come on. Come on, get back. Yeah, I agree, Mercedes. Lakitu has no luck. Come on, let's get that podium. He fully deserves it. But he needs to come back with Dreams now. He needs to hurry up and join as well. Come on, Lakitu. Get in, get in. We need to see you, the comeback of Dreams. There he is. He's back. The man, the myth, the legend, Lakitu. He's back. Watch out, Clay and Missionary. You've got a god of Lakitu coming up. Oh, no! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He's binned it. I can't believe it. Oh, it's gone so wrong for Lakitu. Oh my. I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it. You can't call that luck. That was purely his fault. He pushed too hard, got on the gas pedal a little bit too quickly, and the back end lost control, and he's into the gravel. Luckily, I think he got damaged. Yeah, he did. Luckily, he didn't retire. Oh, Lakitu, he gets a lot of bad luck, but he also sometimes makes some very silly commentators curse. Exactly, Lickle. That's exactly what that was. The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, putting it in the wall. That is, yeah. He's a very unknown character, is Lakitu, isn't he? And yeah, we all love him though for what he is. Somehow he's still chugging along. After the results he's had in qualifying, he's had pole, but he's never won a race. I'm not even sure if he's got a podium. He's into the pits now. There is time, though, to get him inside the top 5. It's not over yet. Unfortunately, Codemaster's game is broken, so there will be no safety car. But he's a very quick driver. If he can go to the end on those softs or medias, what is he even on? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought happened to you, Lakitu. Such a shame, but game on. Mike, however... Let's focus action back on the front. Mike is catching Falcon. Should be interesting, shouldn't it? Falcon, though, has got a nice 2.6 second buffer. Could be taking it easy and see Mike. Yeah, Falcon's in standard, Mike. So Mike is in standard also. You can see they've actually got pretty much exactly the same amount of fuel. Or normally he retires this way. Yeah. Yeah, to make the comeback more impressive. Yep, that's true, Mercedes. That is very true. Meanwhile, this battle's been going on for the last few laps between Missionary and Clay. These two have already provided great racing this race, especially Missionary. So Clay is going to go for it here. Come on, Clay. Here we go. Let's get back on the action then. So Clay is in within DRS now. Missionary says that I'm going to have the inside line. You're going to have to go the long way round. But remember that turn is the inside line. Did he just brake or something? What is going on? Maybe he just didn't want to go for the move to Clay. Oh... what's my IP? Maybe he just didn't want to go for the move on Clay. But yeah, he just kind of looked like he backed off there. Yeah, you had to strike, by the way, whoever you are, X-Ver F1. So you're now blocked from the channel. He had to strike, and Nikita is left again. He's desynced, and Missionary, unfortunately, yep, he's spun there, and he's right on the back. Nikita is being desynced once again. Yeah, I cannot discuss it. I'm shocked for words. Yeah, so the gap hasn't really changed. It's been about half a tenth it's changed over the past lap between Mike and Falcon. I know. It's getting to the point of a joke now, isn't it, Nikita? Indeed it is. Yeah. Okay, let's focus back on the action. Let's just take a quick drink, actually. Guys, as I said, if you take anything inappropriate, and that's Falcon in the pits. Falcon has decided to go for the undercut, and he's into the pit lane. Yep, okay, he's decided to cover off the undercut of Mike. He's like, no, thank you very much. I will take the pit lane, and he's going to go for pits. I think he's going for mediums or soft. He's going for softs. Yep. Mike's going to push like hell now, isn't he? And try and make the overcut work. He'll obviously pit this lap, but he's going to have to push like hell. Okay, thank you, Louis, but he shouldn't be posting things like that in the chat. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, very interesting that from Falcon. Let's just see where he comes out. He might come out on traffic. Is he on mediums? He's on mediums. It's Falcon. He's actually within no traffic, so that's worked out well for him. I know, but he's done it twice, Louis, so, yeah. Right, so here we go then. Michael is now in front. He's got to try and make the overcut work. Guys, I don't have a problem with making a joke if I know who you are. Lewis, I didn't know who he was, so I'm sorry for that, but if you're going to make a joke, it doesn't bother me if I know who you are. I have no idea who that was, so that's why it's been blocked from the channel. Right. Could have gone soft to the end, says Hasslane. I don't know anything about the strategy. I haven't played F1 for about 2 months. So that's a lie, but about a month. I haven't raced since Belgium F3. That was the last time I played F1. So Mr. Costa has got a 3-second time penalty. In fact, and that's the first time penalty we've seen. Mike comes into the pits, of course, to try and come off the undercut. That is the only thing he could do. Be interesting to see, as Hasslane says there, softs could go to the end. Be interesting to see whether Mike takes softs. I think he's got softs going on. So here's Falcon then coming out that exit of Parabolica. Is Mike on softs? Is he? Mike is on mediums as well, I believe. Yeah, Mike's on... No, Mike's on softs. So Mike's on softs. Okay. Mike is on softs. Falcon then has overtaken him. It was about 2.7 seconds. Let's see what it is at the end of this. 2.9. He's gained a little bit of time, but Mike's on softs. And Hasslane said they can go to the end. I don't think I can, Louis. Yeah, so it says he can go to the end. Yeah, he's lost about 3 or 4 tenths. Hasslane said he'd go to the end. Can he? Well, this is going to be interesting now on different strategies. Falcon has gone more conservative, like he always does. Mistake from Falcon. Big error from Falcon. That is an error from Falcon, and now he's going to lose a heap of time. Everything he gained, he's going to lose. You can see it's now 2 seconds. Falcon has made the first error of the race, and now Mike is within 1.8 seconds and on the quicker tyre. Both going to the end of the race. Indeed, guys, it's been a great race. Make sure you hit that like button. Here we go. Vitaly Petrov with his Renault seat. Okay, Kalik says easy. So Falcon may have made a mistake then here. And now, because he's made a mistake on track as well, it's now 1.6 seconds. Mike is going to get him. This should be interesting. Battle for P4 is still going on between Clay and Missionary. Johnny has just picked up a 3-second time penalty in 8th, and that's going to be crucial as he makes a mistake on the exit there as we switched him. Now Blizzard's going to be on the back of him. He's going to be quicker coming down. Here we go then. It's Johnny's already got a 3-second time penalty, but he's just going to be too far away there. It's Blizzard. That's a very crucial fight for P8 and 9. Clay has just set the fastest lap of the race. Clay is on fire, and he's on the back of Missionary. This is going to be... Hello, TikTok. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. So Clay is on the back of Missionary and is the fastest man on the circuit. Mike is within 1.3 seconds of Falcon. This is spicing up beautifully, is this race? Indeed it is. So Falcon is worried, nervous on those mediums. He's made a wrong strategy decision. Now Mike is within a second and is much quicker on the quicker tyre. Yep, here we go. Can we just sell it? Nico Hulkenberg is the best Renault driver that's in this chat right now, so can we just leave it there and move on? Because meanwhile, Michael is within a second, sorry. So Falcon has made a huge strategic error and is going to have to drive the wheels off his Force India if he's going to win this race. Oh my, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? This is going to be very, very interesting. Falcon is going to be fuming. Another error. That's not the way he wanted to start his second half of the season, I'm sure. Yes, you did call it, Calix. Not over yet, though. So don't say it's over, because Mike is massively quicker. 1:22.8 than anyone on track at the moment. See, Clay is still on the back of Missionary, but we're going to go on board with Falcon. He says, sorry, too far behind that time. Is Clay close enough to Missionary? You've got a very similar scenario here. We've got Missionary versus Clay. The one in front's on the mediums. The one behind is on the soft, so we've got two of the same scenario here. Yeah, exactly. Nico Hulkenberg would have scored at least one podium last year if Renault didn't fuck him over. Simple as that. Yeah, so Missionary then is like on the grass there. Mike, just keep an eye on that interval between Mike and Falcon. Clay's right on the back of him. Clay's so much quicker, you can see that. And section chicane, says Mitchell. Okay, we'll have a look. Yeah, that, you can see that, can't you? You can genuinely see how much quicker Clay is. It's a little bit different with Mike and Falcon. Mike's only really catching because of slipstream. Here we go then, on board with Clay. He's been very cautious with the overtaking so far, but you can see he's not going to get anywhere near heading into Scari. You can see Mike doesn't actually look that much quicker over the entire lap, just mainly over the straights, because of course he gets slipstream. Third disconnect for Lakitu. That is a shame for Lakitu, but here we go. Mike has got DRS. He's gaining, but he's just going to be a little bit too far back, I think, heading into turn one. Is he? Yes, he is. Just a little bit too far back. He's actually looked at it. No, he's double locked up. That's what he's done there. On board with Clay. Clay's going to go for it here. Absolutely. Clay's going to go. Missionary's going to defend the inside line. Here he goes. Clay around the outside. Breaks very, very late. Side by side they are. Missionary breaks later and blocks him off. But Clay is still there, battling him. No, Missionary good defending once again and maintains in P4. That is very, 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 very good defending from Missionary. Mike's very close. Mike's within a 10. They're side by side to Lesmos. Side by side. Mike backs out. They're side by side to Lesmo 1. Mike has gained so much time. Missionary's just got a penalty. That changes that game completely. That means Clay is pretty much guaranteed P4 now and will stay there. Oh yes, he will. Of course, now Mike on the back of Falcon. Neither of them have got a penalty. We'll check warnings shortly, but neither of them have got a penalty, so this will end in tears. Yes, I think it will, Mercedes. It is going to end in tears, these two battling around this track. Here we go then. Mike on the back. He's gaining. He's just going to stay behind, I think, into Parabolica. Yes, he is. And then try and get a move on the final straight. Indeed he is. So here we go then, right on the back of Falcon. He's gonna get in this time. Falcon, there's nothing you can do, my friend, just defend the inside line. So Mike's gonna pull out to the outside here. Falcon's gonna close the gap a little bit. Here we go into turn one. Mike and Jen Falcon side by side. Falcon does a missionary. They touch. They're so close. Falcon's gonna get the exit, better exit line. They come so close there. One of them gonna start to get dirty air from John Digweed as well to make it even more interesting. Mike's going to try and look around the outside of the chicane, but Falcon's going to stick his car right in the middle. Mike is going to go around the outside, but he runs out of room. Good defending from Falcon. Falcon defended very, very well, but Falcon's on the grass. Falcon defends well, though. Going into Lesmo 1. Mike has to run wide. He's going to lose a lot of time there and pace, isn't he? Yes, he is. But again, these two are battling excellently here. This is great racing from these two. Falcon has got a better exit, so Mike is not going to get him into Ascari. John Digweed is close. He's very close, in fact, to those two battling. And Mike has got a lag issue. This, because you said, Mercedes, can only end in tears because Mike's got lag and these two battling it out for the world title, pretty much. Mike's got the 9-point lead. He's going to be more cautious. So is he going to go for it in Parabolica? No, I think he's just going to stay behind and try and get there. Oh, he's gone for it. No, he's not. He's going to run out of room there. But here we go. He's got a much better exit, though, for the final straight. Falcon's going to regret going and defending there into Parabolica. Mike has forced him into a mistake. They're darting all over the track here. So Mike is going to go for the outside line in turn one. You can see him gaining. They're pretty much side by side. Here we go. It's a turn one. Mike breaks Slater. Oh no, we've lost it. Oh no, we've lost it. There we go. Falcon defends well yet again, but John Digweed is going to come into play here. John Digweed's going to come into play massively now, isn't he? Yeah, this is incredible. Oh well, here we go, so here we go, and here we go then, Falcon and Mike side by side again. Mike gonna go around the outside, Falcon breaks later, looks up his inside right, front right, sorry, and here he goes, gets a poor exit again out of the hairpin. Mike is still there, the whole last 2 laps, Mike has been within a 10th or 2. This is incredible racing. Indeed it is. John Digweed make pit next lap, yeah, as Mitchell said there, so he might come into account next lap, perhaps for Falcon. That could spice it up a little bit more. Is Mike going to take a look at Ascari? Is he going to take a look? He does, at the inside of Ascari, side by side. Oh, how did they not touch there? I will never know. He's going to get him here though, even more slipstream. Falcon seems to have the better straight line. Oh, is that? What happened there? Someone just lagged there, I don't know. Okay, so someone is going to, here we go, Falcon's going to defend well though, but you can see Mike's going to run wider and get that better exit, for the final straight once again. Here we go, John Digweed doesn't pit. Is Falcon going to get DRS? No, he's not quite. Falcon's going to do exactly the same here, defend the inside, and then we're going to watch them here. Lovely helicopter cam, hopefully, but Mike seems so much closer this time. He does. Falcon down the inside, Falcon double locks up. Oh, they touch. That's a very aggressive move from Falcon. Oh, that is a very aggressive Falcon. Yep, that is very, very, very aggressive, I would say. As Mr. Costa, oh no, Mr. Costa has retired. Clay and Missionary. Clay has just got Missionary as well, but Missionary already had a penalty. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, but it's these two. They've been pretty much within 2/10 of a second, well, they have been, the last 4 laps. It's great racing here at ERL Season 3, round number 13 here in Italy. This has been amazing. Indeed, it has. 9 points separate these 2 drivers in the World Championship, and now... Yes, I will. Thank you very much for that tip, Mitchell. I will take it into account. So here we go then. We've got him here into Parabola. You can see Mike gaining. But is he going to go for it? Falcon, he's going to force Falcon to the defensive line once again. If John Newey down the inside goes Mike. Oh, they come so close. Mike's right up against the curb. Falcon might get a better exit though. I think he is. John Digweed is going to pit. Yes, he is. So they're side by side. We'll head straight to broadcast camera then, as requested then. So this time, oh wow, Falcon has incredible straight line speed. Is Falcon going to defend the inside line? Oh, they come so close, they're touching. There's a little bit of front wing damage. There's front wing damage. I think that's for Mike. Front wing damage for Mike. I think, yes it is. That was aggressive once again from Falcon. Well, no, because they're battling side by side every single lap. Why would I show other drivers? You might miss something. This is for the lead of the race and at the top of the World Championship, battling side by side for the last 5 laps. Why would I switch cameras? I'm sorry, but I'm the commentator, you're not. Right then, so Mike's made an error then and just gone in on the gravel. And there's also no other battles going on track. So if you want to watch something that's boring, then be my guest. Because at the moment, these two are side by side. Well, they're not anymore, because Mike's just made a mistake, and he's got damage. Yeah, he did actually hit the back. Falcon's move was very, very aggressive, I must admit. And now Mike's got damage. And no, Johnny's just retired. We're getting so many DNFs over the last. And very well done to Mercedes, who called it there. But yeah, that was interesting. Indeed it was. That was very interesting, and in fact it's ruined what could have been an epic race, because Falcon's gone a little bit too aggressive there. I think the stewards might want to take a look at that at the end of the... Oh my, what's happened to Johnny there? That's gone very wrong, hasn't it, for Johnny? There, oh dear, that's gone wrong. Oh god, so unfortunately we've had a race ruined because of Falcon. I'm not sure if it was Falcon's fault. If you saw it, put it in the comments now. Do you think Falcon was at fault for what he did to Michael? He felt Mike has lost his front wing, as KB Killer has overtaken John Digweed and Missionary. Has John Digweed pitted? John Digweed is pitted and is up to P5, and he is on the super soft, so keep an eye on John Digweed. Guys, put in the comments, was it Falcon's fault? Yes or no? Be interesting to see what the comments for. I can't really remember it. From what I saw, it did look a little bit aggressive from Falcon. Yeah. Oh, rip Mr. Costa. He was doing very, very well in the Drivers' World Championship. And now he's, yes, yeah. Unfortunately, he's struggling. Well, there was lag. I might just I'm not sure if there was lag. I thought Falcon just swiped, and maybe he just wasn't aware Mike was there and clipped his front wing. If they were side by side, that can be very different. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oh, and John Digweed's on a great run. Oh, almost slammed the back of KD Killer. John Digweed's comfortably going to get P4 and hunt down Clay for P3. What happened to Missionary? Is he pitted? I think Missionary... Oh, no, Missionary is now AI. Oh, dearie me. Well, it's been a great race for him. Here goes John Digweed round the outside of Ascari. Oh, they come so close. John Digweed and KB Killer. Yeah, he did move more than once, that's true. I would agree with that. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's a very good point there. You pointed out there, Kelly. I would agree with that. So maybe Falcon's at fault there. But here we go. That was very close from John Digweed, wasn't it? You can see that gap is now down to 2 seconds. Oh, as we see Falcon riding the sausage curb is Mike. Okay, here goes John Digweed. Ooh, what happened there? John Digweed is... KB Killer is in the pit. No, he's not. Here we go then. John Digweed with DRS then on the super soft. What would be an epic strategy from John Digweed? He's gaining. Here we go into turn 1. He's going to be a little bit too far behind. He's locks up his front right. Gets very close, but not close enough on this occasion. Guys, it's been a good race so far. Make sure you hit that like button to show your appreciation. Yep. So Mr. Costa made a setup error, and his car was undrivable, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Mr. Costa, get practicing, and we'll see you next week in Singapore, where you need to score some big points, because you've struggled the last few races, haven't you? So... no pressure. Of course, you're in a very good position for best of the rest, P3 in the championship. So, if he gets practicing, he could come through there, along with Nikita, but Nikita puts in the wall all the time. Honestly, I think Clay could be there if he was a consistent driver. Obviously, he's joined ERL quite recently, but he has been P3 very consistent. I'm kind of annoyed with Falcon in a way. As, I can't remember who it was, Callie, who pointed out, or call your own name is how you pronounce it, apologies for pronouncing it wrong, if I did. Yeah, Falcon moved more than once. Oh, John Digweed's just got a penalty, so that makes this battle a little bit more interesting, because now, John Digweed has got to get 3 seconds ahead, as you know, so John Digweed is going to push like the hell, I think. Yeah, I think he will. Will I race next week? Not sure. I'm not being a strip. I wasn't in the strip club, okay? That's a misconception for everyone. He may have got damaged. No, he hasn't, John Digweed, because he's actually lost quite a lot of time. That is a misconception. I should have recorded my gameplay there and showed you all that I wasn't. Hello, kind of sights. The hyena. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so John Digweed's a little bit scruffy on these sides. He's locking up quite heavily, and he's pushing probably too hard, I would say. It did literally kill you, didn't it? I think if you was a driver, you'd actually be dead. Yeah, I do love Singapore, so Mr. Costa, that's going to be one heck of a race. Yes, I do, but I'm not sure if I can tell you yet, Mitchell. But obviously, I'm part of the team, but I'm not obviously an admin as such. So I know how it's going to work, but I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it yet. So, but it will be announced soon, I'm sure, within the next 2 or 3 races, I'm sure. You know what? I'm just thinking, could Clay catch Mike? I'm not sure. He's a little bit too far back, I think. How John Digweed hasn't overtaken KB Killer on 2 compounds softer and on fresher tyres, I'm not sure. He got a penalty, didn't he? So, not sure how John Digweed has yet to overtake. Here he goes, though. My favourite name's Nigel. What about you? My favourite name is probably also Nigel. Lovely name, Nigel. So here he goes then. He's got DRS, has John Digweed. He's just like too far back. He's struggling in the straight line speed department, isn't he? Yeah, he is indeed. I can check something. Yeah, Mike, yeah, Falcon's got plenty of fuel. Falcon's taking it easy. Falcon, I would say, has definitely won this race. It's kind of gone downhill, hasn't it? The quality of this race ever since... obviously what happened with Falcon and Michael. We will ask them after... Did you make it rain? We'll ask them after the race. The thing is, that's a misconception that I was in the strip. I wasn't. It was a game glitch. If I was, I'd put my hands up. Falcon's dirty, says Vitaly Petrov. Well, bit rich, isn't it? Do you not think? I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah. By the way, Mike's system was lag. Okay, thanks, Johnny. Okay. Yeah, nothing really going on at the moment, is there? Yeah, nothing is happening. It's kind of boring race. John Digweed's still on the back of KB Killer. No idea how he's there. Yeah, that was close. Yeah, go on then. Here he goes then. John Digweed then. He's going to go gaining. Where's he going to switch? For the outside. Is he going to dive bomb? Dive bombs around the outside. Oh, and they come so close. But KB Killer defends well. But he's going to go for the switchback, kind of, and get a better run. Oh, they touched. That might have been damage. It's not quite damage for John Digweed. Change the subject. Oh, right, okay. I'm getting bullied for this. There's probably a law against this somewhere. Okay, so here we go. KB Killer defending very, very well. That might be the reason why John Digweed can't get past. Very, very close. Stop the car, Brendan. Stop the car in a safe place. I love it. Okay, right. Brendan Hartley's now joined the stream. We've only got 10 runners, and here he is. John Digweed's going to go for the most weird line around the outside of Ascari. No, he's not. That's probably because KB Killer is defending the inside line. Well, remember, John Digweed's actually got a penalty. So yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at race threats. Let's just take a look at penalties. I know, oh, Falcon's got 2 warnings. He might want to be careful, actually. Oh, both of them have 2 warnings. Interesting. Julian Palmer was joining the he was in the stream earlier, Corley. I think you missed it. Love commentating, you guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who it is. I can make a guess who it is, but I don't want to on stream. Oh, and John Digweed gets very, very close to KB Killer. And they actually did touch again. KB Killer is very, very aggressive with his defending, but it's working at the moment, isn't it? John Digweed's going to have to go for some sort of... Yeah, I thought it was Johnny, but I'm not sure. That's who I was thinking it was, but I'm not sure. It might not be. I don't know if it's child. I think it's quite funny, actually, so... I don't know if it's childish. It is relatively funny. It's humorous. It was humorous to start with. It's maybe getting a little bit annoying now, but hey-ho. Someone say Jolien. Indeed they did. Welcome back, Mr. Palmer. He's back there. There you go, Carly. You're back. You can talk to your idol. You can be like that Kimmy fan. If you cry, you might be able to go into the Oh, and there's contact. That's definite contact, but still no damage. KB Killer's defending very, very well. Indeed he is, isn't he? Very, very well. Oh no, he's back. He's the greatest Formula 1 driver in history. Is KB Killer. Not KB Killer, no, dear, no. I'm not saying, oh, that's gone wrong. Oh no, it's gone wide. John Digweed's got damage. Oh, John Digweed has got damage because Honda. Oh, were they? Okay. Maybe it is a little bit childish then. I don't know. It's funny though. I find it funny. I have a good sense of humour. I find it funny. Anyway. Here we go then. So John Digweed has now got damage, which makes the only battle on track less interesting. Here's the key to then. The man, the myth, the legend. He's trying to come back through, but he's struggling. He is struggling. He's had a little bit of bad luck and made a little bit of an error earlier on as well. So there's a bit of both this weekend. Yeah. But he's trying. He will get P6 because Mally is... No, Mally's just got lag. I thought Mally laughed. So he do well. Can get P6 here if he does well. Yep. Indeed he can. John Digweed's falling back. Clay's had a good race. Let's take a look at the position change. And as a chat, let's decide... let's decide who's your driver of the day. You know what? Well, it says there the most increases John Digweed. I was going to go for him. I was actually, if he didn't retire or go down, I was going to say Missionary. I'm actually still going to say Missionary because I think he's raced is very, very well. I'm not sure why he actually went AI on purpose or not, because he did a great race, so I'm going to give it to him because he actually drove very, very well, had some great moves. Falcon's not had to do much, and Mike made a mistake, so it can't be any of those. KB for you. Yeah, fair enough. KB's done well. He's got up 3 positions. He's driving well. To be fair, he is keeping John Digweed behind quite well. Well, not recently, because gotta be Lakitu. I would say John Digweed, but he's done well to keep... sorry, no, not John. KB Killer's done well, sorry, to keep John Digweed behind. I'll give you that. Mally Duck's kind of trotted along, hasn't he? Overjumps. But yeah, Clay's caught 3 seconds to Mike, but yeah, Mike does have damage. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But John Digweed has had damage the last few laps. Yeah, KB Killer's done well. I'll give you that for sure. Verstappen, right? Oh yeah, that's a good point actually, Mitchell. That's very true. KB said, yeah, I think a lot of you are saying, you know what? Let's change it. Let's go for KB then. You know, it's a democratic chat, so we'll go for KB. Also, guys, get your questions thinking. We'll try and get Clay in, but we'll definitely have ERL Falcon and ESM Michael in the party. So make sure you get your questions in for those guys, and we'll try and get Clay in. But yeah, actually, I want to talk to Zardan as well about the dive bomb. Yeah, that'll be something I want to talk about. There he is, right there. I deserve for crashing on my own. Yes, you do deserve driver of the day. You get crash of the day. Actually, no, we give Likito crash of the day. Actually. Yeah, that'll be funny. Get me in there. Shush Spaghetti, thank you very much, Johnny. Appreciate your administration in the chat. I'm definitely something I want to do a bit more, guys, is I will be using the timeout and block features a lot more. So if you're told to by an admin, if you're disconnected the day, if you're told by an admin or myself to shut up or to not say anything, then and you keep doing it, you'll be timed out, and then if you do it again, you'll be blocked, which means you can't watch the stream ever again. So definitely going to use that more. Yeah, obviously banter I'm chill with. I like a little bit of banter. It's what makes the stream fun. But oh, what's happened here? But let's go on board then with this man. And he wins. ERL Falcon takes home the Italian Grand Prix. Fairly troubleless. It's going to be this man, his championship contender. It's back down to 2 points in the World Championship. Clay comes home for a podium. An excellent drive from him. And KB Killer, if he does it, keep home that driver. Keep behind John Digby. But ERL Falcon does a great job. And oh, careful, KB Killer. John Digby said a penalty anyway. KB Killer, great drive from him into P4. John Digby P5. Likito with a disconnect of the day. Oh no, he's going to get P7. Or is he going to try and get P6 versus P7? The battle for P6. Here we go. Mali Duck's going to get it, I think. Of course there is. Yep. But very well done to Falcon, though. A pretty troubleless race for him. Apart from the little incident he had with Mike, which is very exciting, those 4 or 5 laps, I must say. And he now takes the championship lead down from 9 to 2, heading into round 14, which is Singapore. And excellent race. Thank you so much for coming out, stream. Appreciate that a lot. Hit the like button as well. Or there is a deal. If you make all these driver accounts, you've got to like the stream with all of them. Okay, you have to do that. That is the deal. You can use them in the chat, but you've got to like every single stream with all of them. Yeah. Okay, we'll try and get the drivers in, but we're also going to look at the final classification for the race. 2 Brits on the podium and a Greek. Here we go then, that's the final classification. Very few penalties actually, apart from Grosjean, Hamilton, Johnny, and I believe that was Marcus Ericsson. That's at least 100 likes. Yeah, exactly, Mitchell. Got to take advantage of these situations. John Digweed got a penalty, but there we are. That is the final classification for the Italian Grand Prix. No, you didn't, Likita. You actually finished behind Maliduck. You let him through on the final straight. I watched you. He does, Marcus Ericsson. He does. Can we have questions related to the race, please? Thank you. You've now been asked by an admin, and I know all the drivers are the same person, so... Mali let me pass before the line, and neither of us had pens. Okay, you need to send proof to the stewards for that one. That I didn't see it, so I can't comment. You've got to send proof to the stewards on that one. We'll try and get these guys in. Question: am I the best F1 driver? No, you're not. Can we have questions relative to the race now, please? It was banter first time, but now we're just... Okay, who's here? Is it Falcon? Falcon, are you here? Okay, so Falcon's here, but Michael's also here. Mike, there's a little incident there in the middle of the race with you and Falcon. Was that lag? Can you just confirm that for us? Yeah, it was lag, okay. Because it kind of looked like he kind of just swiped you a little bit there. And obviously that gave you damage, and then obviously you just couldn't keep up with him for the rest of the race. But you look quick. Are you a little bit annoyed then with the lag? Because that probably cost you the race win, possibly, didn't it?
yeah, if anything cost me a race, it was the damage. I had red damage. So
Yeah. Yeah. Falcon, very interesting strategy call from you. We were discussing in the chat today. You know, obviously you were. They can't hear any of you, by the way. And have you all got your voice on Do Not Allow, Falcon? You're very, very quiet, by the way, both of you.
Sure you've not got the stream settings to party audio only?
What? If it's party audio only, I haven't changed it, so... Yeah, there you go. No, they can hear him. You're just very quiet, both of you. Okay, there you go. So, right. So, Falcon. Yeah. Was that a very interesting strategy decision, wasn't it, for you today? Did you mean to do that, or like what? You know, did you just think that was the wrong decision? Do you think it was the right decision or not?
I mean, I can't really say because it looks like lag again has ruined what would have been an amazing race, but I don't know. Tyre wear was pretty poor today, even though I was putting it in lean.
Are you sure you don't know? Because I mean, Mike was right on the back of you the whole race. Well, he probably would have got you if you think about it.
Well, we don't
so
know
do you think...
because of the battle, but I would have fought my hardest.
I think he would have got you. Do you think he was on the wrong strategy then, or no?
Well, probably, but I couldn't do anything. If I'd have gone sauce, my tyre would have punctured, so
it's a better strategy for you then. So your tyre wear was just not there then today.
Yeah, I don't know why. It didn't feel like I was burning out the rears. I was putting it in lean through corners. Wasn't really getting any wheel spin, and then it turns out my tyres were 10% extra after lap 7, I think. So,
Mercedes Falcon didn't do a super soft, medium soft strategy. He just did super soft mediums. Oh, I think you meant mediums with the S. Okay, that confused me. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. Mike, question for you then. Yes, of course, let's focus on the World Championship. 2 points it is now. Obviously, it's getting closer, running out of races as well. Are you focusing your attention now to the World Championship?
I mean, yeah, it just, as always, race by race, trying to do our best. Trying to always, you know, qualifying is a big part, and I've realized that I'm lacking a lot in that. So Falcon always, to be fair, put very quick laps in qualifying. So yeah, I don't know, just a bit unlucky. Always almost very quick in practice, but then just I cannot actually put a lap together in the actual league race. So yeah, we're getting a bit unlucky in qualifying. Not gonna blame it on anything though, but myself. But yeah, if lag doesn't ruin any other races, and I think we're all looking forward to the championship fights. Just 6 races to go, and I think it's gonna remain as close as it is now.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Falcon, I'll ask you one question. What do you have to focus on mainly now? You know, last 7 races. What have you got to focus on? What's the weakest area of your driving that you've got to focus on now to win this World Championship?
Well, I'll definitely say tyre wear.
Tyre wear.
I've worked on my consistency and cleanness, I'd like to think, throughout the season. But yeah, tyre wear's letting me down. So I have to go harder compound, which is...
Yeah. So yeah, very well done to you today, and the gap is now 2 points then in the Drivers' World Championship. Thank you very much for all of your support in the stream once again today. Another epic stream with over 300 comments once again, and consistent viewers. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we look forward to seeing you next week as we head to round number 14 in Singapore, where Lakitu might get some luck for once. We'll see you then, and bye bye for now.